In our pursuit of living virtuously and resiliently, Stoicism provides ageless wisdom. At its essence, Stoicism underscores the profound impact our interactions with others wield on our character and well-being. As we set out on our journey to grasp Stoicism's teachings, it becomes crucial to examine 5 distinct types of individuals cautioned against by this philosophy. Through this exploration, our goal is to illuminate these categories and present valuable lessons for those keen to adopt Stoic principles in their daily existence. These insights become indispensable tools for nurturing enhanced resilience, virtuous living, and wisdom in our everyday connections. The first type of person that Stoicism advises you to avoid are complainers. These are individuals who habitually focus on life's imperfections. They tend to incessantly vocalize their discontent, criticizing everything from external circumstances to personal situations. Their inclination is to perpetually lament rather than seek resolution. Complainers thrive on highlighting problems but rarely invest in productive solutions. Enduring the company of chronic complainers undoubtedly poses a challenge to one's mental equanimity. The ceaseless stream of negativity and complaints can slowly erode the reservoir of inner peace. It's akin to persistent dripping that wears down the rock of emotional stability over time. The result can be emotional exhaustion, a sense of hopelessness, and a diminished mental well-being. However, strategies for managing chronic complainers may be embraced. Stoicism suggests a certain degree of selectivity in one's associations. When possible, reduce your exposure to those who habitually complain. This active distancing is not a rejection, but a measure to protect one's own inner tranquility. But when avoiding chronic complainers is not an option, practice a form of mental distancing. View their complaints as transient storms in the larger context of your life. Just as a storm passes but the mountains remain unmoved, so should you remain unaffected by transient complaints. And in the presence of a complainer, follow the path of focusing on what's within your control. Encourage discussions that lead to actionable solutions. Guide the conversation away from dwelling on problems and towards the possibility of constructive change. It is within our power to direct conversations in a more positive and productive direction. The second type of person that you should try to avoid are drama magnets. These are individuals who seem to attract crises, conflicts, and controversies like a whirlpool. They find themselves often embroiled in never-ending drama, and their lives are a perpetual soap opera. This consistent turmoil can disrupt your life in several ways. First, it can emotionally exhaust you to be around someone who constantly is embroiled in conflicts. Second, their drama is infectious, and you may find yourself entangled in disputes you initially had no part in. The drama magnet can also lead you down a chaotic path, sidetracking you from your Stoic journey of tranquility and virtue. So when faced with a drama magnet, one approach is to practice reflective listening. Instead of immediately offering advice or taking sides, mirror their words back to them. For example, if they complain about someone's actions, respond by acknowledging their feelings without passing judgment. This technique provides emotional support without becoming entangled in the drama itself. Another strategy is to become selectively unavailable during drama episodes. Stoicism teaches us to value our time highly. Create periods of focused, uninterrupted time for your personal growth or work. During these times, make it clear that you are not to be disturbed. This practice respects your own boundaries and emphasizes the importance of concentration on your own development. The next type of person we find are naysayers. These are individuals who consistently cast doubt on your goals, dreams, and aspirations. They often find reasons to challenge your plans, undermine your confidence, and make you question your abilities. When you share your enthusiasm for pursuing new paths or ideas, they respond with a barrage of negative comments and skepticism. This persistent doubt can erode your self-assurance and make you hesitant to pursue your aspirations, casting a shadow over your Stoic journey. One Stoic-inspired strategy for dealing with naysayers is to engage them in a different manner. Instead of just sharing your plans, ask for their advice or perspective. This shifts their role from that of a critic to an advisor. When people feel that they are in an advisory position, they are less likely to attack your ideas more outright and may offer more constructive feedback. This approach often fosters a more productive and less confrontational conversation. Another technique involves positive confrontation. Instead of absorbing their negativity, challenge naysayers to think of solutions. If they say something like, "You'll never succeed in that new career," counter with a question like, "What do you think someone needs to do to successfully switch careers at this stage?" By taking this approach, you redirect the conversation toward a more constructive and solution-oriented dialogue. The fourth type of person that you should try to avoid are the victims. The victim mentality is a state of mind in which individuals consistently blame external circumstances, other people, or generally factors beyond their control for their challenges or perceived misfortunes. These individuals often portray themselves as helpless protagonists in a never-ending tale of woe where they're perpetually at the mercy of external forces working against them. Their narrative tends to focus on their suffering, and they seldom take responsibility for their actions, or lack thereof. The victim mentality can have a profound impact on those around individuals who embody this mindset. Those who interact with victims may find themselves drawn into the victim's narrative as supporting characters who must constantly come to the rescue. This not only consumes their time and emotional energy, but may also subtly encourage them to adopt a similar victim mindset in their own lives. The victim's persistent focus on their suffering and avoidance of personal responsibility can be emotionally draining and frustrating for those close to them. Stoicism suggests practicing compassionate detachment when dealing with individuals who exhibit a victim mentality. This approach involves showing empathy and kindness without assuming the role of a perpetual problem solver. While it's important to offer a listening ear and emotional support, it's equally crucial to refrain from constantly rescuing victims from situations they should navigate on their own. Compassionate detachment allows you to strike a balance between offering support and maintaining boundaries. In Stoic philosophy, there's an emphasis on maintaining your own mental state and not allowing it to be negatively affected by the suffering or difficulties of others. While it's tempting to play the role of savior for victims, Stoicism would caution against this. Instead, set clear boundaries and encourage the victim to take control of their own challenges. As Marcus Aurelius said, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injustice." This means not allowing the victim's perspective to become your own and not being dragged into their narrative of helplessness. And the last type of person that Stoicism warns us about are the toxic positivists. These are individuals who habitually exude relentless optimism and dismiss genuine emotions, particularly the negative ones. They often respond to others' difficulties or struggles with trite phrases like "just be happy" or "look on the bright side," invalidating the complexities of human emotions. Their excessive focus on positive thinking can make others feel as though their feelings and experiences are being ignored or belittled. In this case, Stoicism emphasizes the importance of acknowledging and accepting the full spectrum of human emotions, both positive and negative. It's not about avoiding or denying negative emotions, but rather understanding and managing them. When dealing with toxic positivists, remind yourself that it's perfectly normal and healthy to experience a wide range of emotions in response to life's challenges. Embrace your feelings rather than trying to suppress them. Stoicism also encourages the development of emotional granularity, which is the ability to discern and label a wide range of emotions with precision. When faced with a toxic positivist who urges you to just be happy, practice emotional granularity by accurately identifying and acknowledging your nuanced feelings. For instance, instead of masking your sadness, you can say, "I'm feeling a bit down today because of X, and that's okay." This approach allows you to be emotionally authentic and true to yourself. In this exploration of the 5 types of people that Stoicism warns us about, we've delved into the intricacies of human behavior and relationships through the lens of this ancient philosophy. Stoicism offers valuable insights into the challenges we face in our interactions with others and provides guidance on how to navigate these complex dynamics. In each case, Stoicism offers a path to maintaining inner peace and resilience. It reminds us that we have the power to choose our responses to external circumstances, including challenging relationships. By employing Stoic strategies, we can navigate these interactions with wisdom and virtue. We encourage you to reflect on your own experiences and interactions. Have you recognized these types of people in your life? What insights have you gained from this Stoic perspective? By applying these principles, you can foster your own inner tranquility, withstand the storms of challenging relationships, and ultimately lead a life guided by resilience and wisdom.